And, welcome to the birthday party. Hope you can see me and hear me well. Let me see what's up. Excellent. Mods, would you please give me 5x5 if you can? I'd be really happy to hear that. Lorna, thank you so much. That's 5x5. Well, welcome. There's no message today. I figured that, just make it a little different today. There is just, I don't know, answering questions, personal questions, answering comments today. By the way, let me turn on the comments. I've had a pretty tough day today. My birthday has been really, how do I say that? Eventful job, like work wise. Basically, I woke up and we have had 4 very important meetings. Me and my friend, my person who actually gives me a job. 4 very important meetings with different companies that are present here in Uzbekistan. And the first meeting started at 10 a.m. We met at 8 a.m. for breakfast and kind of discussed things. And then we met first people at 10 a.m. and the last people at 5ish p.m. And we were done at 6 p.m. Then we went out and just me and 2 of my friends, we had a birthday dinner, and celebrated my birthday. And then I'm back home and I'm kind of celebrating. This is a virtual party with you guys and girls, and it's been a very, very, very different birthday. Very, I can't say difficult, very tiring. Oh boy, sleepy. Gosh, I'm 46 years old today. I'm in Uzbekistan and in Tashkent. My family is in Moscow. Hopefully not for long. That we're separated, sometime soon. We are, well, I can't really say we're like reunited and things like that. That'd be like saying like too big of a word, reunited, but I just miss them. And I hope that we see each other soon. So I figured I have the comments today. I have learned some news about, this event and what's going on. I've discussed it so much with some people who just came over from Kazakhstan, Moscow, and in the know. Okay, so perhaps tomorrow. No message today, but the thing is, my message tomorrow will be actually positive and optimistic because I've learned positive things. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Everyone wishing me happy birthday. Every single person. Wow, thank you. This is super chat. TJ wants new bands. Love the name. Thank you so much for birthday, I don't know, present. The super chat. Happy belated birthday. Well, why belated? It's still going on. It's 28th where you are right now, so it's not belated. Thank you so much. More life. I figured I read more news, more comments from you guys today, and I answer them. So it's like very personal stream, so to speak. Dirk, thanks for showing up all the time. Thanks for being there in many, 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 on many occasions. Marilyn Parmalee, thank you so much. Reese Gray, hey, hello, Mr. from Canada, Mr. Popular. Hopefully, a few Canadian dollars is enough to improve your day a tiny bit. Wish I had a question, but I don't. Here's another 46 years of popular live streams. 46 years, that's 46 years. Let's count how many streams there will be. So let's say I stream every single night. Yeah, probably one or two nights are off every month. So it's like 30, 28, so 360 minus 300, 340, let's say 300 per year. 12,000 streams, 46 years. This is so much. Definitely there won't be 12,000 streams, but there will be quite a few. Thank you so much, Reese. 46 years of popular live streams. You are young. Well, 46 is not that young, but I'm not complaining. I'm not hugely old. It's all relative. To some people I'm young, to some people I'm old. Natalie Motel, thanks for inviting us to your birthday party. I'm sorry, Natalie, that's not the most fun birthday party ever. I'm still in Tashkent, hopefully not too long. If you went to an island for 10 years, that's a good question. Which 3 things would you take with you? Happy birthday. Load me. 3 things for 10 years. A deserted island. 10 years. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. If I were to survive at the island, if I were to get fire, well, probably a knife, matches, and a saw. That's it, because other than that, there's no point. One of my most favorite movies is The Outcast, and that's just about that, how Tom Hanks got onto a deserted island, and he lived there for 5 years. And the movie showed what a person can achieve in 5 years. I will continue speaking, and I will go and make some tea. Hopefully you can hear me now here. Wish I could share pictures from today's restaurant. They were kind of private. You know, my best friends were there. A couple people. We had a pretty good time. But that actually was a very strange birthday due to me being mom and dad. Well, my dad permanently away from my wife, my kids. Usually my birthdays are different, you know. But hey, there you live, you learn. What can you say? What can you do? Not the most fun celebration. I made a tea, but I failed to find a cup. So, any one of you has personal questions today? She's not birthday mood. I'm sorry. Somehow, tea, not champagne. Two-door go-go. It's tea, not champagne. I said that I made a promise. One of the first streams I started doing in February. I promised that I will have a bottle of champagne in one event when there's actually peace reached. And that's gonna be a champagne day. I'm gonna have a champagne live. And that yet to happen. Jamie Baird, happy birthday. I wish you joy and love. Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you. Lorna, Julie F, Mommy, Robert Bates, Yarn Prepper, Bob S. Who else of the mods today? Thank you so much. You are wonderful. Harry Potter and Pinball are not here today, but they are still part of the team. Raf, VH, thank you, 5-year birthday present. Hey, it's pretty cool. Sabrina Fell, happy birthday, Constantine. Get some rest, then go celebrate. This is as much as I do celebrating, because it's not just that I'm tired, you know. It's who do I celebrate with? I usually celebrate. Now let me tell you how I usually celebrate. I wake up, and in our family it's a big deal for every single one's birthday. I wake up, and usually my wife and kids wake up before, and they go a night before, they go and buy balloons, hot air balloon, not hot air balloons, but like the you know what I mean, the balloons, and they put them all over a room. They buy a cake, and this is a surprise, and everyone buys me presents. And, not just me. We do the same thing, kind of same routine for everyone of our presents, our birthdays. So this is what happens. I wake up and I have tons of presents waiting for me, and I have a cake in the kitchen, balloons, and everyone's like, "Happy birthday!" And birthday is not about presents; it's about people. People start calling me early in the morning, and today I've had the regular number of calls. It's basically around, let's say, 100 calls. People just dialed me directly saying, "Hey, Kostya, happy birthday," things like that. And I was trying to do meetings in between, so I would shut off my phone for a meeting, and we would get out and I would turn it on, and I would see like 10 missed calls, messages, and things like that. So it's really interesting. And it was a little different today, but at the end, after we were done with meetings, two of my best friends, we went to a restaurant, Uzbek restaurant. We had a really good meal, dinner, and it was celebration between friends, but it wasn't like family, you know. And right now, I'm not going to celebrate. I just don't have to celebrate here with anyone in Uzbekistan. So that's why it's a little strange birthday. Once I get back to Moscow, it's gonna be too late to celebrate birthday, you know. We'll just celebrate reuniting or something like that, but not birthday. You know what? I can't find my cup. The heck is going on? That's really strange. Oh, I think I know where it is. I think I know what it is. Here you go. This is a victory right here. So, Sabrine, thanks for your super chat. Thanks. It's just a present, basically, birthday present. Thank you very much. So I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow and celebrate. So I'm not really tired, if you know what I mean. A little bit sleepy, yes. But hey, it's 1 a.m. I'm always sleepy at this time. So thank you so much. This $10 from Dirk, 10 euro. Wishing you a very happy birthday. May all dreams come true. Thank you so much, Dirk. And I think I'm gonna pray at the end for everyone's wishes to come true. Thank you very much for excellent birthday wish. Romania, Chris 4000, excellent. Danielle Kingerberg, happy birthday, wishing you peace and a better future. Thank you so much. Hey, that's a good question. Martin P, happy birthday. What are your hobbies other than YouTube? Good question. Sports. Used to work out quite a bit, and I'm still have muscles. Much more fat, but a few years I haven't worked out much. I haven't done any sports because of my eyes. Had problems. They're fixed now, but still I cannot work out. I cannot lift very heavy weights due to still like retina. I need to really take care of my retina. So sports was a hobby. Then when I was younger, I was single, I liked going out a lot. Before that, I used to ski or snowboard really. Long time ago, I used to ski and then I changed into snowboarding. But in Russia, it's difficult because to actually go and ride, you need to take a vacation, pack up, fly to the closest mountains are in Russia in the Caucasus or in the Alps. Fly. It's basically a vacation. So I was able to do that a couple times a year, a season, but that's it. In the United States it was much easier because we had mountains right next door, very accessible. Would drive for 1 hour and then that's it, I'd be on the mountain. So that was another hobby. Surfing. But then I gave it up because there's no ocean to be found near. but this is one of the best thing I've done surfing. YouTube is number one hobby that consumes all my time, really. That's the most fun hobby I've ever had. What else? What else outside of YouTube? Hanging out with friends, meeting friends. That's pretty much it. Fishing, but that's rare. Michael is growing up, so I think we'll be doing more fishing. That's it. Tommy, thank you so much for wishing happy birthday. Marilyn, do you prefer road trips or plane trips? Well, it depends. I prefer road trips, driving, because I like driving and I like, seeing how everything changes around me. I like driving to Rostov, believe it or not. It's 10+ hour drive. We're gonna go to Rostov fairly soon. But if it's a long distance, obviously I prefer flying. Anywhere is longer than 10-hour drive, I would think twice before going. With the family, myself, I would go easily. So that's the answer. Marshalin, happy birthday, Constantine. I hope that you're able to reunite with your family soon. Reunite is very strange, like very tough word, In my eyes, reuniting is like when you're in prison or like for a long time, or like you're like an outcast or something like that, and all of a sudden you reunite with the family. I'm here on a business trip, a very long one, a very strange one, but yet it's a business trip, Will reunite with my family. I don't hope, I know I will, so thank you so much. No questions today, just wanted to help with a few dollars. Go shoot the questions, I'm in the mood to answer. Praying for peace and freedom and new future. Oh, you better believe it. We are. Okay, I gotta share something personal. Okay, I was so emotional today. I was at the meeting. The fourth meeting we took was with a French company that operates here in Uzbekistan. This company is an engineering design company designing energy infrastructure of Kazakhstan. Basically, Kazakhstan is enjoying a great development of its energy infrastructure. They're building lots of new substations, power plants, building power lines and so forth. So there's a French design company that's here on the ground, and we came there with my friend to meet one of the managers, one of the directors, to discuss potential cooperation in Ukraine, because we also have a company in Ukraine, and we were talking about what's going to happen after the event, because after the event is over, it's obvious to everyone here, like to the Europeans, that sooner or later the event will be over, and sooner or later Ukrainian will be rebuilt. There'll be plenty of money for that. And infrastructure right now is in shambles. Roads, power plants, power lines, and so forth. So that's what we do quite well. And then we were talking about rebuilding it in the future. And I nearly broke down right there in the meeting, because there were like two Ukrainians. I know them quite well, they were engineers, electrical engineers, and a couple French guys, and we were discussing things that we gonna be like they will be done in Ukraine, how to rebuild it, okay? And I was the only one Russian, and These people we were talking about this very sensitive issue, and these people were actually accepting me as an equal. They weren't canceling me out. Well, granted, I know them quite well, but still, the circumstances, they didn't ask questions. Oh, you're Russian, you're from Russia, And I felt like my country is conducting this special military event that's destroying infrastructure, and these people in the room, they're just peacefully trying to find out how they're gonna rebuild it. And I felt so ashamed. Not of being Russian, no. I felt ashamed of that my country is doing this to another country. And those people are actually okay with me as Russian. So it was very, very emotional. So there will be peace and freedom in near future. I know a lot of people know so. Priscilla and Fonseca, happy birthday. From Priscilla in San Antonio, Texas, prayers and blessings and strong faith for you and your family for many years to come. This has been declared in God name. Happy birthday and God bless. Thank you so much. Twiggy Smalls, happy anniversary of your birth. How long have you been a YouTuber? Oh boy, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't consider myself a YouTuber, really. A YouTuber is a person who does YouTube full time. And that's not me. And that's not me at all. Although, probably for the past 2 months, I can be qualified as a person who does YouTube full time, because it takes a long time to prepare for streams, to conduct streams, to do the post stream work, like answer emails and stuff like that. But it's like second full-time job, but not the first, because I'm still I took a couple pictures of myself. I asked my friend to take pictures of me actually wearing a suit, and I'm gonna make a community post, because it's been a while since I wore a suit. I worked out of home for a long time, for like over a year. And if we do meetings, they're usually in Zoom or in Skype, the virtual. Do not wear any suit or anything like that, white shirt. But so tune in to the community section. You will see how I look like in a suit when I go and meet people. So I don't consider myself a YouTuber, but I've been doing YouTube for the past 3 years, on and off, basically for a couple years, not so intensively. For the past year, very intensively. I was monetized in 2021, thanks to Pinball, and he kind of gave me a push. And I've been doing videos every single week since then. Then the event happened on the 24th of February. I started doing live streams daily. That takes a lot of efforts. That takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. So I'm not a YouTuber. Linda Perry, thank you so much for the super chat from California. Happy birthday and many happy birthdays to come. Thank you, Linda. Let me acknowledge other people and I'll get back to you in California. Tom Reinertson, Viva Las Vegas. Hey Tom, I know who you are. Viva Las Vegas. Thank you for the prayers. We want to pray for your children. Please name and names and ages of children. Also pray for your wife and you. At the end of the stream, thank you so much, my friend. Hey, pull that lever for me, okay? Let me bring you good luck so you win. John Clark, thank you for $10 without a message, and this is a message pretty strong and powerful enough. Christopher Law, thank you, $20, happy birthday. Thank you, Christopher, you are our usual super chatter. Messages. You know, messages come in different forms. Messages come in words. Messages come in prayers. And in super stickers and super chats. Messages come in wishes. Okay? And every single message is precious. Really. Hearing someone type something really good, sending me a good comment, good message, is fantastic. That's what I am after. I would love to hear that. Not talking about super chat, just a regular message. If there's a prayer or there's a wish, that's so much better. Okay, super chat is fantastic, and to me it's really important, because if person sends me money, it shows that the person likes what I say so much that he or she actually parts with money. And money is hard earned. Money is time. Money is efforts. Okay, I don't believe that anyone here in this chat gets money just like that, easy. Everyone works. And I know, because I've done super chats to other bloggers too, and I know how it is to part with money, okay? And I know how it is to give other persons reward. So every time I see a super chat coming, that's really a reinforcement of me saying, hey, look, you've done something valuable enough for a person to send you money. And that's really fantastic, And money itself is very appreciated. Dale Cobb, happy birthday. Thank you so much. This messages today, they're just birthday wishes. Thank you so much. I'm coming back to a previous super chat. Linda from California, I wanted to come back to your message because California is really in my heart. One of the states that I really like. Well, I liked, because I haven't been there in 20 years. People keep telling me that everything's different and there's bad leadership and things like that. But then I repeated on the stream, and someone emailed me and said, listen, Konstantin, you're like, why are you saying what you said, like in the last stream, about California and about Democrats? I'm a Democrat, and I find leadership of my state very good, and then people in charge are exactly who I want to be in charge. And it was like such a huge influence on me. I went, boom. I keep hearing things about one thing or another, but I actually have not witnessed myself what is happening and what's happening in California. So I'm not qualified to make a judgment or opinion, okay? I'm qualified to judge on something that I actually saw with my own eyes. In California was such a great place back in 2002, when the last time I visited the place. We actually drove from Vegas to Ventura County, stayed there, drove to Santa Barbara, just scouted place, my wife got a job offer, I got a job offer there. And then we drove down to Anaheim, down south, stayed in Anaheim, then drove down to San Diego, stayed there, drove up to LA. I think there was another night in LA somewhere, and drove back to Vegas. So it's quite a pretty cool trip, Loved California. There weren't many troubles back then. The only problem was high real estate taxes, but so many tens of millions of people lived there, and they were able to afford all work and they were able to afford, buying houses, apartments. So it was okay. But other than that, there weren't any problems. There were really good roads. Everything was clean. No homeless. Just I fell in love with the state so bad. I went to school in California, Northern California, for a summer semester in Davis, UC Davis. But that was different, Going to school is one thing, but actually coming and see the state and wanting to move there, it's a completely different thing. So coming back to your message, love California. Where, Linda, by the way, which part of California you are from? Southern, northern? Most people I've met here in this chat are from Southern California because it's most populated. Sabrina fell. Lorna Mommy, he's on YouTube. No videos, they didn't have them back then. Didn't get that. Oh, there's a super chat from Katerina from Czechia. Happy birthday, Konstantin. I wish you all the best. Don't worry, you and many other people from Russia have no reason to be ashamed. And I am Czech, born in 1968. Well, you know what? Thank you. Very powerful message from you. Very powerful. Yet somehow I was talking to two Ukrainians, and one Ukrainian guy is actually he was here in business for some time, and he's going back in a couple days. He's to see his family. Family is in Prague, actually. What happened to one of our companies? A lot of people moved from Ukraine to Prague, and they're working out of Prague right now. So. And Prague is actually a very dear place to me because my mom and dad spent there 5 years. One of my best friend has been residing in Prague since late 90s. He's Ukrainian, but he's got Czech citizenship. And then he's helping the refugees, people who basically he's taking care of tons of people in Prague who moved from Ukraine to Prague, and I was talking to him. One of my best friends. I was talking to him after the meeting. I said, "Listen, this is how I feel, and really bad." I was talking to a French guy, and they said the same thing. You have nothing to be ashamed, but yet somehow I do, and I cannot just switch on and off. I cannot switch this feeling because it's not in my head. It's right here, in my heart. And there's nothing I can do, okay? Some situation comes, and then you just, you cannot shut it off, like what you're feeling inside, okay? And honestly, I don't know, Katerina, where it's gonna go. And because over time, I have been feeling worse and worse, like more stronger, like more ashamed. Especially when strong events happen in Ukraine and something bad happens there, So there's not much I can do about that. TZ Dawn, happy birthday, child. Me? My child. Thank you so much. James Rhodes, Lisa K, California resident for 55 years. Feel the same as you. Lisa K, gotta find her message. Todd Metzger is here. Hey, Todd. Lisa, I'm not seeing Lisa's message. RC Californian here. Yeah, I know. RC, you're from California. Tea is pretty good. I cannot identify message from Lisa. I'm sorry. Ashes, warm wishes from Chicago. Hang in there, you're strong. Visit sometime when you can, I'll show you this beautiful city. Thank you so much. I've been to Chicago, but it was like passing through. One of my most favorite teams, I like basketball. When I was growing up, I was a huge fan of Bulls. When Michael Jordan was playing, and Scottie Pippen and the bunch. Would love to come to Chicago. Thank you so much. We have a sponsor, Deborah Casey. Welcome to Deep Inside Russia level. Thank you, Deborah. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ultra sassy Becca. All the same negative emotions you feel also show that you have a good heart, and these events affect you deeply because you know it's wrong. I can't argue with that. I do know it's not right. I'm not sure about good heart. That's better seen from apart, not from apart, from afar. I cannot say anything about my heart. I'm not the judge of that, but I do feel all this negative and emotions and shame. That's getting worse. Todd, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Konstantinos. Steely Man says Konstantinos. I like that, Konstantinos. California is exactly like Russia before February 24th. I know I live in Los Angeles. What do you mean? Elaborate on that. How was Russia before February 24th? I mean, it was okay. It was. Now, I'm thinking Russia before February 24th was actually great. Okay. Back then, before the February 24th, I thought it's okay. Now I think it was fantastic. But it was definitely cold, not as warm as Los Angeles. That's an interesting comment from George Walters. Been to all the states many times in all 4 seasons, like Montana, West Virginia the most, like Washington and Texas. Never been to Montana, never been to West Virginia. Texas, yes. Washington State, no. Haven't been there. I heard it rains a lot in the summertime in Washington. Bob S, I like that. So like, subscribe, and share. It's free. Pretty cool. Tim Dians, April birthdays rock. Now, my friends, I have a real secret information I want to share with you. Okay, don't tell anyone. This actually is very, very strong message. There is a saying, there's a knowledge in Russia, secret knowledge, that April is the best, hands down, best month out of the entire year to be born in, especially later part of April. Hands down, April is the best month. Not too many Russians think the only ones who are born in April, but there are many of those, and this is what they think. Okay, So I totally agree with you. April birthdays rock. And Tim, there are so many Russians who are down with you on that. That was a joke. Karen and Buzz in Texas gave super chats $20. I didn't see that. Thank you so much, dear mommy. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going back and I am looking them up. Dale Cobb. Oh, I see another one. ZZ Death Pills. Wow, very strong YouTube name. Thank you for a pound. AJY also I missed. Which countries do you like the most? I'm noting this question and I'm gonna answer in a minute. Which countries I like the most? I'm not seeing anything from Boz, and I'm not seeing anything from Karen. Wow, somehow I'm not seeing them. But Boz, Frank in Texas, okay. Anyway, Karen and Boz in Texas, thank you for your super chats. If there was a question, could you please repeat in caps so I can see right here, and I will definitely answer. There was a question of which countries I like the most. I liked Russia because that's my homeland. That's where I was born, and I grew up. I'm Russian. My culture is Russian. I speak Russian. That's place is my home. My second home is the United States. I love the United States. It's like I consider Russia my mother and the United States my father. Okay, that's my family. I heard that Canada is very similar to the United States. I like the UK, place I could see myself living in the UK. I like European countries, France, Spain, Italy to visit. Greece, Turkey, fantastic places, for vacation. I like the Caribbean for its beautiful ocean, beautiful seas, and beautiful, nature. What else? Love Egypt. Egypt, especially Sinai Peninsula. Not so much for Egypt, but the Sinai part. Okay, one of a kind. Haven't seen anything like Sinai before. That's incredible. Turkey, number one spot for summer vacation. Turkey is just it rocks. Becoming expensive, but it rocks. That's basically what I like about the countries. Canada, Reese, I consider Canada, well, very similar to the United States. Not the same country, obviously not, but culturally, language, freedom of speech, freedom of doing business, kind of same thing as the United States. And I can't say much about Canada because I've been right next to Canada many times, but not inside Canada. One day, one of my best friends live in Toronto area, so I had so many chances to go and visit him. Well, while I lived in the USA, but I never did. So, as something that I regret now that not going to Canada. Alan Townsend, happy birthday, Constantine. My birthday is tomorrow, the 29th of April. Best wishes, Alan, my brother. Alan, well, here in Uzbekistan it's already the 29th. Hang on one second. Something wrong with my nose. Be right back. So Ellen, this is 29th here, 1 hour into the 29th of April, so happy birthday. And let me repeat that. In Russia, many people think, especially that are born in April, especially in the late April, this is the best time to be born in April. Nicole 9, what's your favorite Russian food? I like borscht, I like grilled meat, I like crepes, Russian blini. Just I'm a very simple guy in terms of food. I like very basic things. Kim McKay, come to the US Gulf Coast. It's beautiful here. Hi Kim, I've been to the Gulf Coast. I went to Tampa in St. Petersburg area. Our friends had a house and a boat. The house was on one of the channels and they had a boat docked right next to the house. Center console, like 25 feet. One of the best time was that our friend took me out to the Gulf, the Mexican Gulf, the Gulf of Mexico, and we just did some fishing. Oh, it was such a fantastic time, So, I know, I've been there and it's absolutely beautiful. Priscilla N. Fonseca, what are you drinking? Priscilla, I'm drinking cognac. Right here. You see. It's just, I'm pretending this is tea, but in reality it's cognac. Good. No, I'm just kidding. This is tea, black tea. Pretty good tea. Janet Kaufman, happy birthday, Konstantinos. Thank you so much. Thank you, Janet. Chirper G, my favorite place is Seychelles. Never been to Seychelles, but it's actually quite popular destination among rich Russians. Very expensive to fly to Seychelles from here, from Russia. Reese Gray, that's regrettable. Regrettable that I didn't go to Canada. Yeah, trust me, I regret a lot. My wife, brother, mother, and best friend were born in late April. Happy birthday, buddy. Raymond, you are the April person because there are so many people that are dear to you were born in late April. Woohoo! Yes. Thank you for your message. Good news. Thank you, mods, for all you do, says James Rhodes, and I concur. Consume honey. Do you know any Puerto Ricans? Yes, I actually do. I worked with a couple Puerto Rican guys. They were my employees. One of them was handyman a long time ago in the USA. One of them was, like a front desk guy. And let me tell you, the handyman was, he could fix anything. He was so resourceful. There was not a job he wouldn't do. He would just look at something like, I'll give it a try. And he would just go and start fixing things, Leo, if you come to the Toronto area, let me know. I'll do a meetup with you inside Russia. If I ever go anywhere, I will be posting information, and I would love to meet up people face to face, not just a virtual meetup, but face to face. Love seeing people and meeting people. Lorna, Mommy, Bob, Robert, just give me a few more minutes, okay? And we will time check. Bob S, yes. I'm checking time too. It's 2:04. 10 minutes and I'll be done. There is a super chat or super sticker from Nicole Lauren for 50 Canadian dollars. Wow. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. This is big. $50. Maria, April people are the best, particularly in the late April. You know what, Maria? I used to say that. I used to say, "Oh, the best people are born in April," but you know what? That's insulting to other people, so I don't say that anymore. I'm just saying that, April has best people. Has like it's a great time to be born. Okay, that's all. My own birthday is on the 30th, very soon. If you have a chance, visit Portugal, my home country. I also love Spain, but if you're a foodie, you'll be in heaven. I went to Spain a few times. I went to Madrid, and let me tell you, I'm not a foodie, but I really like food, all kinds of food. I like trying different things, and I liked what I ate in Madrid very much. Jamon, the cheeses, this is a paella, the rice like pilaf, it's fantastic. Liked Spain very much. Portugal is on my and Natasha's bucket list. We want to go there one day. Heard it's absolutely beautiful. Much aloha from Hawaii. Hey, much aloha from Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Yes, by the way, Linda and everyone, there will be a stream tomorrow, but it's gonna be due to some business I have to take care of tomorrow. It's gonna be a little later, perhaps half an hour later than usual, perhaps 1 hour by most, but I'll let you know in tomorrow's community post. Just keep in mind. But that's gonna be a very interesting stream. I think you're gonna be surprised very much what's gonna happen tomorrow. Konstantinos. You keep on calling me Konstantinos, and this is cool. Lori, do it. Chirper, you are 81 years old? Wow, that's incredible. And you are very active. You go online and you actually chat. I mean, this is fantastic. Great news. Really happy to have you in the stream. Joy, happy birthday from Tampa. Like I said, I've been to Tampa. I liked it very much. Tampa and St. Petersburg right next to each other, First time catching you live. Wishing you lots of delicious strawberries. Thank you so much. Probably not too long, but strawberry season is coming. You see, it's in full swing here in Uzbekistan, but it's just starting in Russia. So I'm enjoying strawberry season here. Hopefully I'm gonna go back and catch the strawberry season there. So it's gonna be a long strawberry season. I remember I was visiting Tampa, both Tampa and St. Petersburg. A long bridge, like a very, very tall bridge, something like Sky Bridge or something like that, connected Tampa and St. Petersburg over the bay. I remember it was brand new back then. It was like 2000. It was like a technological marvel I admired. I was looking at it saying, wow, this is such an incredible thing. Consume honey. How do you say happy birthday in Russia? С днем рождения. С днем рождения. It's really easy to say. С днем рождения. Prayers take a while, Lorna. Okie dokie. It's been pretty cool stream, I really enjoy conversing with you and answering questions. Chirper, I think that I'm probably the oldest subscriber. Let's do Let me take down your name. I have a very interesting idea. Let's do a contest. Who's my oldest subscriber? Chirper G, 81 years old. Someone calling me. Buffering because I had just had an incoming call. Is it any better? HB and for some tea. HB's, oh, happy birthday. Pirate Craigie, thank you, thank you. Seems to be back for me. Yeah. 5x5, okay. It's been very relaxing stream. No messages. Message tomorrow, okay. But not today. 46. Just turned 46. I can't quite believe it. I feel I'm younger than 46. I don't feel like I'm wise and old and that's 46. But when I look at my passport, it doesn't lie. Okay, it says you are getting old. Bert Carrigan, thank you so much. Hey, good to see you. Working now. Please say happy birthday to my daughter. Birthday Saturday. Wait a second. Yarn Prepper. Happy birthday to my daughter. Felicia. Birthday Saturday. Well, that's actually a pretty cool idea. Yarn Prepper is asking me to say happy birthday to her daughter, whose birthday is on Saturday. You know what? You let me know, and before praying, I actually would say happy birthday to everyone whose birthday is actually on that day in the stream. Yarn Prepper, I'm not going to say anything right now because it's not Saturday, you know. But remind me, please, and I will be, it's becoming complicated names, and I'm not complaining, I'm just saying how to organize this thing better. You know, I have all these people I pray for. Yarn Prepper's daughter, Yarn Prepper. Daughter, Felicia. Okay, there's another member on the channel. Deep Inside Russia, thank you, no comment. Welcome to the sponsorship, Yahoo! Marion Mills, $10, 49 going on 83. What's that supposed to mean? Wait a second, 49 going on 83. Happy birthday, brother, from the USA. I am 46, right? 46. Oh, 46. I gotta get used to this. I'm 46 going on, I don't know, like 29, perhaps. 44. Had to calculate. Paula McDonald. Well, you are in my prayer request, right here. I pray for you every day, Paula. Well, not just me, we pray for you. So you need financial health help, right? Need 5 surgeries, 1 dental, 4 spinal. Put off 1 year due to not having 3K up front. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Just mods, one last thing before I do. I don't understand why you are 27 feeling like 47. Why you like one age but feeling older? Like what makes you feel older? Because I feel younger. Jimmy's Courtyards. Holy cow. Look, Jimmy, I'm gonna sing a song for you. Jimmy, Jimmy, acha, acha. Thank you, brother. Thank you for happy birthday wish and thanks for the money. Well, I'll let you. Thank you. Thank you. Lorraine Presnowski, it's good to see you. I want to do this stream forever. I know, Mod's gotta go. Alexander shows very good. Alexander shows very good. Very good knowledge of Russian, как в песне. Тебе уже 18, мне всего 36. It's pretty cool. I just looked up. I wanted to see what's in Russian, in this message. Alexander, how do you know Russian? You Russian? Jimmy Kotya, thank you so much again. Pirate Craigie, £5, random money for random usage. Pirate, your money is gonna go to random good cause. Good luck, keep well. I don't do the pray thing, but glad it helps those who need that thing. That's fantastic. By you saying that, you already kind of join us in prayer because you send your good energy to people who need it. That's enough for now. Thank you. 46 is a great age. I rejoice I was conquering the world in my 40s. Maria, I'm conquering the world in my 40s as well, I'm conquering Uzbekistan, I'm conquering... It's getting kicked out of Russia to conquer the rest of the world. Oh, that's so funny. Deborah Casey, $20. You are amazing, Deborah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Constantine, I'm like you. I'm going on 78, but I feel 30. But my body says 100. Steely man. But you know what? This is fantastic, my friend. You're 78. You're 78, and your body, you still feel the body. You still, you able to go into live streams on YouTube. You still understand what's going on, very sharp mind. Listen, I wish that when I'm 78, I'm like you. Trust me, that's fantastic because the clarity of mind is what matters. I think that's what makes us people, like humans. I know so many people in Russia who, in the early 70s, but they're just old, they don't feel young anymore. It's not just about the bodies, it's about their mental state, But you seem to be very sharp. It's fantastic. I can't believe I'm 81. Sometimes wonder how the hell I made it. Wow. Birthday burrito at Don Jones on me. Don Jose. Don Jose. That's the Anaheim joint. That's where my first wife had a first job. I actually went there to see the place. She had told me so much about it. This place was pretty good stuff. Lorraine Presnowski, thank you for $20. Melanie, Constantine, send your mother some flowers in Thanksgiving for your birth. Well, Melanie, my mom is listening right now. She watches every single stream. And thank you so much. I will definitely bring her some flowers. And I'll let you on a secret. I'm going to buy her a brand new iPad because hers is old one and she cannot watch YouTube on the iPad. It does not get updated anymore. And she's getting a present from me once I go back to Rostov. Definitely flowers coming. That's a good one. Southwestern Eagle. Lorna and Mommy and Robert's gonna really come down on me real hard. I apologize, It's going into 20s. It's just, I'm having such a ball. Let me know if I should start praying now or you can afford a few more minutes. Vasily Zangiev is here. Happy birthday to you. Vasily, I'm not gonna ask you if you're a bot or a real person. Please, call me on my phone. No, just picking on you. James Rhodes, thank you so much. I will let her know. She doesn't understand much of what I say in the streams because she doesn't understand English, but she really enjoys watching. Birthday bash extravaganza. Yep. Bob S, keep up the good chat. Carol Cross, $5. Thank you so much. Lori, you're as old as you allow yourself to be. I'm holding at 21. 21 was a wonderful age. 21, when I turned 21, what was I doing? I lived on campus. I was finishing up my first year in college. I was taking final exams. And I was getting kicked out of the dorm on May 9th, okay? And on May 9th of 1997, that's where my adult life started. Because I was on my own. I didn't have anyone. My room was paid until May 9th, and in the morning, painters came. And my stuff was still in the room, and they started paying right next to my, a few bags. And I had to just leave immediately. Rented a tiny apartment, $200, $250 per month. Oh boy, it was so small. But it was my first apartment, and I was so happy, and I was so proud. I made the money. I started my first job. I was employed. I was doing two 8-hour shifts in Old Orchard Beach, Maine, and I was making $700 per week. But you know what? 16-hour days are brutal. Even when you're 21, brutal. Okay, it was the hardest work I've ever done. Was back then, and I clearly remember when I was 21. It was a good time. When I turned 22, I never worked so hard when I was in other ages. When I was 21, the hardest work, because when I turned 22, I was already the general manager of that hotel, and I wasn't doing 16-hour days. I was getting paid more, but I worked less, okay? And 21. I had my bicycle. I was running it, riding it everywhere. I was probably in best shape of my life. So fit. 21 was a good time. It was a good age. I wish I could show you pictures here, but unfortunately it's not possible, Zamgiv, is he being a smart bot? Yes, I'm a bot who called you a couple hours ago. You called me a couple hours ago? Oh man, I didn't say that. Didn't see that. Listen, I missed quite a few telephone calls because I was with my friends here in Uzbekistan out, and sometimes my phone was shut off for sometimes. and I turned it on like before the stream, so I haven't seen it. But thanks, I'll definitely go and check it after the stream is over. Sean Gonzalez, $100. Wow. I made it. Was in the meeting until now. Sean, please come back more often. Really wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Well, you just did. Thank you so much. Big hugs. What can I say? Thank you. I'm hugging you back, you know. Thanks. Fantastic. Fantastic to have you. Fantastic to have a present from you. I've got quite a bit of presents today. The biggest present would be my kids and my wife right next to me, but hey, you know what? That's life, and it happens sometimes that you don't have people that you want to be next to around. But let me tell you, this is the first birthday I'm doing this live virtual celebration, so to speak, because my first stream was on May 1st. Lorna knows very well, remembers very well. Mommy remembers very well. That was a very, very strange stream. I had two streams at once. I was seeing myself, but I didn't see the chat, and the chat was in other streams. So people were talking to each other, and I was just talking to a camera, and I saw 61 persons there, but I didn't see anyone conversing. I was just like talking and talking. That was my first stream. It was discouraging, but there was, I still remember it. It was pretty funny, you know. But that was just right after my birthday. And my last birthday was, holy shit, it was good. My dad was alive. And my mom and dad came over on the 28th. I did a community post. It's still there, you know. 45, we had a cake, we had celebration. Just my mom and dad, my wife, kids, and that's it, in Rostov. And it was the last time with my dad, you know. Sean, thank you so much again. Thanks for catching us live, and thanks for the money. Thanks for the gift. RC, when I was working, when I starting to work in whatchamacallit, back in 97, early 97, the minimum wage in Maine was $6 or $5.25 actually. But no one worked for $5.25. They gave me $6 per hour, and I was happy about that. And then I was sweeping parking lot, literally going back and forth. That's in the video I made, How I Fell in Love with America. As in details in that video, I explain everything about my first job and why it was so awesome, and why my first job had such a profound effect on my life. I still remember that job, you know. I was sweeping the parking lot. Probably the most important job I've ever had. I got taste of money. You know, I understood that everything is up to me. The longer I work, the more money I make. Granted, I was making $6 an hour, but hey, that's $6 an hour. That's $6 more than, you know, people in Russia were making, like, per hour. Probably $5.50 more. And I got this concept that the more I work, the more I make. But then I also got the concept that the smarter I work, the more I make, okay? And then when they transfer me into front desk operation, I didn't want to go because I was a little intimidated, but they insisted, and they said, we're going to give you a raise, $1. No, you're going to be making $7 an hour. And I was like, what? $7 an hour? I'm there, you know. So I clearly remember, you know, people weren't making that much money, and now it's $15 minimum wage. It means people don't work for minimum wage, right? They work for $18 an hour, $20 an hour. That's for what? For manual labor? That's for that seems not bad, you know. Well, granted, the prices have changed in the USA over the years, so I gotta see it with my own eyes. I can't make opinions on that. We have a new sponsor, Marion Mills. Welcome to Inside Russia. My Fuzzy Animals. Lorna deleted the message. I didn't get to see that. Thank you for $5. Lori Miles, USM, hooray. Indeed, USM, hooray. My alma mater. The best school in the world. Liberty Journey, thank you for $50. Happy birthday. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Lorna, we are now on autopilot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Southern Western Eagle. My first job in New Mexico is 2006 was $8 per hour. That's, ooh, trust me, my friend. I know how hard people work for $8 per hour, for $8 per hour. I know. I've been there. I've done that myself. George Walters, tell me more about the smart working thing. I need to learn how to do that. Well, that was my example, okay? I started out literally sweeping the parking lot. I got a broom in my hands and I was going up and down the parking lot. And our hotel was right next to a sandy beach and there was a breeze. Maine is always breezy on the coast, you know, by the ocean. North Atlantic, you know. So there's always a breeze either coming onshore or offshore. So the sand was blowing all the time. And this was great because this was my job security. Parking lot needed attention constantly. So, and the parking lot was 150 feet, about 50 yards. So I was going up and down, and I was listening to music as I was sweeping the parking lot, and I was so happy because I was counting minutes. Every minute I would make so much, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's great. This is opportunity. This is capitalism. So I was happy. It was a very tiring job actually, but I was 21. I was very strong, going up and down, seeing the ocean. I had never seen oceans before, working right on the ocean. I would take a 10-minute break sometimes. I would just cross the street, be on a sandy beach. I was just looking at the ocean, admiring, saying, I can't believe I'm actually here. I can't believe for this opportunity. You know, this is my life. This is happening to me. And I was mere 21-year-old kid, and I was just sweeping parking lot, right? So, about a couple weeks into sweeping, everyone got sick at the same time, and there was no one to work at the front desk. There was just a manager, and the manager was desperate, needed to place someone to cover a shift, and it was a slow day. So I called her side, and she looked at me and said, "Oh, Konstantin, come over here. I want you to stop sweeping for a day for 8-hour shift, and I want to place you here in behind the desk, so to speak." And I was like, "Well, can I do that? Like, will I be able?" She goes, "Don't worry about it. I just need a body there, basically. Just be there, answer telephone calls." And I would answer telephone calls with my broken Russian, like, "Hello, this is welcome to hotel," something like that. And people wouldn't understand me. That was funny. But anyway, this I'm trying to tell you how, what working smarter was for me. So I started, I had 2 shifts, and it just happened I happened to sell many rooms. like 50 or 100% more than an average person would sell. I don't know why, because I was just, perhaps people felt bad for me. They were renting rooms. Perhaps like I would do something different instead of just going, if someone would walk into the office and saying, hey, how much is the room? I'd say, yeah, like $50. Instead of that, I would say, hey, you know what, it's $50, but let me show you the room. I would literally take people by hand and I would show them the room with the best ocean view. And I would make them pause and I would say, where are you from? And I would say, oh, I'm from like upstate New York or from Maine, like woods of Maine. And I would say, hey, just admire this view, because I admired that view. It was like the best view in the world to me. I said, just look, this is so great here. If you look out of your window, you see the ocean. How many chances do you get to see the ocean? Yes, our room's like $10 more than our neighbors, but they don't get to see that. Look, and I would just show them, and I would do it myself, looking and say, ah, so good here, you know. Feel this breeze, smell this breeze, you know, like the salty air. And people would just like, oh, we like that. And they would rent a room, okay? So the next morning, a manager showed up and she was so surprised. She said like, well, you sold half of the hotel. And I didn't even know how to register people in the computer. I would just like write down their names and I would put $50 in an envelope and say like room 55, you know, room 36 and things like that. And then the same thing happened the next day, right? And the manager was, she was like very surprised. And the person showed up who took a couple shifts off. He was sick, right? And then all of a sudden, I was going back to sweep the parking lot because, hey, I was a substitute, right? So a person showed up and the boss, the owner of the hotels, pulls in in his BMW and, you know, he greets me and he goes, what did you do like last night? I said, I didn't do anything. I was just selling rooms. I was talking to people. Now I have my job to attend, you know, I apologize, but I gotta go. And he would say, hey, listen, don't go. We have another guy who does excellent job sweeping, okay? And we would like to transfer you to the front desk. And I was like, oh man, that's just too much. I mean, I have a good job. I physically move all the time and I'm gonna be stuck here at the desk, you know. And I wasn't really happy. I said, I don't know. He goes, we're gonna give you a raise, $1 more per hour. Instead of like $7, like $6, we'll be giving you $7 or 7 to 8 or something like that. And I was like, what? I get a raise? And I'm thinking like instantly, I'm like $40 more per week if it's one shift, $80 more per week, it's 2 shifts, 16-hour day. I'm like, I'm there, you know, sign me up. And that's when I got my first lesson about working smarter, okay? That, not much money, just $1 per hour, but trust me, I still remember that $1, okay? If you acquire skills, if you do something different, if you do something better, you work less, you make more, okay? That's my motto in life. That's what I've been following, this kind of rule. 2 years later, I was making $6 after taxes, $600 after taxes in one place and a couple $100 in another place per week. And I wasn't working 16-hour shifts. I was wearing a white shirt. I was managing people. I was providing lots of services to, lots of value to the owners of the hotels, actually, a few hotels back then. So I was making more. I was working much less. I had so much more free time. That was smarter working. I'm sorry, I got a few super chats. I kind of got carried away. Again, Liberty's Journey, thank you so much. $50 is a lot of money. SR family, welcome to Inside Russia, sponsorship. Thank you so much. Marian Mills, wait till one day you are at work holding 20 million worth of microchips in your hands, and you realize you make $15 an hour. You know, Marion, I had this feeling about when I was taking a banking class at USM. Our professor arranged for a field trip to a Federal Reserve Bank in Boston. And it was pretty cool, actually. We saw how money, cash, being handled. And there was a glass wall, and you could see all the cash, like hundreds of millions of dollars that were going to be destroyed, cut up in pieces, the brand new money and so forth. And people were just going, actually moving stacks of millions and millions of dollars. Like, there were like, carts full with money, and they're just one place to another place and stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, look, these people are exposed to so much money, and yet they probably make like $20 or $30 or 15 or 20, I don't know, dollars per hour, moving things, cleaning things around all this money. So this, I clearly remember that thought, what you just said about like right next to so much money and still making very little. Yes, Boston, Federal Reserve Bank, 1997. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I think that the mods are not complaining anymore because they're way beyond complaining. They're like just shut down, I hope you, at least, I hope you're having fun. Northern Grace, great to see you. Happy birthday. Thank you. That's American capitalism, Konstantin. Southwestern Eagle. Yes, that's right. And you know what? I am still in love with American capitalism. Many people say it's bad. It's heartless. Where I don't think it's heartless. I think it's wonderful. I think it's very fair. If you try real hard, then you get things. If you don't, if you sit on your butt, then you don't. There are situations, of course, when people cannot work. They're disabled, things happen, I don't know. That's exceptions. But in general rule is America is very fair. You work, you learn, you develop yourself, you grow personally, you work smarter, you make more, Joy, we hope you feel the love. I do. If you mean the love from my virtual community, yes, very much so. It's huge. It's so much energy I'm receiving from doing the streams and reading. Not so much energy when I deliver message. That's why I like turning on the comments so much, because I receive back in terms of your thoughts. The thoughts is energy, and when I read, I get your reaction to what I say. That's love, that's energy, that's feedback. That's what I like very much. I'm enjoying the stream so much because this is just me going back and forth. That's fantastic. Okay, Lorna. You are the only ones left. Mommy, if you can stick around for 10 minutes, Lorna, thanks for staying a little longer. I really appreciate it. I have some news for you and Mommy and Robert. I'm gonna write a little bit later. Flying clowns, flying circus, 10 pounds. Life is life. Oh, I can't argue with that. Life is life, But I'm really glad that I'm having life, this life, This life happened to me. Thanks for your message, and thanks for your super chat for the support. Bob S. Bye, Lorna. See you tomorrow. Bye, Lorna. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for sticking around for a little extra. Chirper G. It must be the way past our birthday boy's bedtime. What are you talking about? It's not even 3 a.m. I don't go to bed before 3 a.m. here. It's 15 minutes before 3 a.m. Last night I went around 3. I woke up at 6:30 because I needed to prepare by 8 o'clock. I was meeting my boss at the hotel Hyatt Regency, and we were having breakfast, and at 9:30 we are off to a meeting. So I've had a long day today, but you know what? I'm not tired. I'm okay. Marian Mills, capitalism is better than most systems, but free market capitalism has its flaws. It does. Nothing's perfect, I agree with you. Child labor, for example, workers' comp, workers' safety, all that is regulated now thanks to unregulated capitalism. Marian, what my take as an economist on this thing, and I studied both communism, back in the USSR, and capitalism in the USA. Capitalism is like the foundation, and it must be free. Free capitalism, unregulated. But once you have this foundation, you must build on it a few things, such as regulating child's labor. Right, it must be done. Okay, such as regulating people getting hurt at jobs, but don't go crazy overboard. Everything must be common sense. Okay, you have to do like worker safety, things like that. But capitalism is the foundation. You cannot have all these wonderful things without capitalism. Okay, just look at the USSR. There was a lot of like workers' comp. There was, how do I say that? Lots of social policies for people. Everyone was granted 1 month off, paid every year, no matter what. But free dental, free healthcare, free this, free that, free education. But you know what? Every single Soviet person would rather live in capitalism than socialism. Okay. That just tells you everything. Albanian subscriber. Wow, we have, I think you're the first one. Andy or Andy, welcome. I want to visit Albania. We were actually planning this summer, in late January, okay, before the event started. We were having a normal life in a normal country, in a good country, and we were planning, me and my wife and our friends, they go to this Greek island right next to Albania. It faces Albania. It's like right across the strait from Albania. What's this? I forgot. It's famous Greek island. You gotta take a ferry to get there. There's a book about this island. I forgot. I'm getting old. Corfu. There you go. Thank you so much. Corfu. And we were planning on getting to Corfu this summer, and because our friends are in love with it, and Corfu is very like it's very accessible to go to Albania. You just take a boat ride, and then for a day trip to go to Albania. So I have not given up the thought and hope to go to Albania one day, because it seems like a very mysterious yet very cool country, you know. Andrew Cater, happy birthday to Michael. You will always be impossibly old from his perspective now. That's okay. That's okay. Skipper09, I think Australia has a very fair system. But the thing is, Australia is capitalism. Okay? It's still capitalism. And that's right. I'm not I'm not an expert on Australian capitalism, but I think that you got it right. I think you have this foundation that is capitalism, pure capitalism, competition, free markets, unregulated economy, and then you build up things like laws. And as long as you don't go overboard, as long as you don't motivate people to not work and sit on their butts, as long as you don't do that, you are golden. Okay. Welcome, latecomers. I'm so very pleased that you have arrived to give your birthday good wishes to my big little brother. Melanie, thank you. It's really great to see you, sister. Gonna go to Rostov to see my mom soon, and we were talking about you. Last time I saw her, we discussed the streams, and I told her how many subscribers I have, and some subscribers have been with me in the streams and in the videos, watching the videos since pretty much day one, since the pre-COVID times, and then you're one of them. So thank you so much. Stephanie Gamble, happy birthday, blessings. Thank you. Susan64, happy birthday and love from Canada. Gloria Roberts, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Okay, my Albanian subscriber. Yes, by boat you can get there easy. Our south is just like Greece, and Tirana is the capital city, is very nice. I think it will feel homey to you. We have lots of Soviet architecture from the back of the day. Look, with all my due respect, I'm not a big fan of Soviet architecture, because I was born and I was raised in the USSR, and then Soviet Union is I was trying to get away from as far as I could. And I actually did at the age of 20. I went to the USA, and I enjoyed US architecture so much more than the Soviet. But I would love to see the country. I would love to meet people, taste the food, just get the experience. Lucky Dame Preparedness here. Welcome. Firefly Farm, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Leo, I think Toyota have a good system here. Their employees get everything they ask, even massages, spa, lounges, gyms, as long as they work when they need to. I'm not very familiar with this Toyota system, but it seems fair. Toyotas are very good cars, and if it works for Toyota, it's probably good, Ireland, Jennifer Byrne, birthday blessings and celebrations sent to you by Ireland. Thank you so much, Jennifer, much appreciated. Miss me. Hi, I clicked on the link in the song Ti amo. Ramazotti turns on. It's a sign. It's a song, right? Ti amo. Well, love you. Thank you so much. Bonjour à toi. The guy who invented Tetris is Russian. He's a legend in Russia. His name is Alexei Pajitnov. He invented Tetris in 1984, but he did not benefit financially much from it because someone else, signed for the rights in like some corporation and then been milking this game ever since. But Alexei Pajitnov, I read an interview with the guy recently. He's still doing some programming work. He lives in California now. Catherine, as we say here, I'm from Atan Jubi Ameditu. Happy birthday. Wishing you the best birthday. Thank you so much. I hope I said it right, I'm not sure. Buzz is leaving the house. Bye, Lorna and Mommy and Constantine. Buzz, I'm gonna pray as usual for you. Thank you for joining us. Yarnold, hello, first time catching you live. I find your videos very interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Yarnold. Thank you so much. I try really hard making them interesting. Although I can't say I've been skipping lately on videos, but it's just the circumstances. I haven't had much time to upload real videos. I have 2 videos already made, finished, edited, just need to upload them. One is the brief history of Russia from 1991 to 2022. I think that the old Russia is over. It was over on February 24th. The new Russia, the new country, is evolving, has been evolving in front of our eyes. And it could be good, it could be bad, but it's new country, It's not the Russia that I know. So that's what I made a video on. And another one is a walkthrough of my Uzbek neighborhood. I've had that video for like 2 weeks now. $5 from Albania. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Lynette McLean, please get your family out. It's either getting my family out or getting back in to visit my family again. It's either way. I think soon we will learn. Ugly demon. Yeah. Don't like this name, but thank you for wishing happy birthday. Priscilla Ann Fonseca, tough times don't last, but tough people like you doing ever give up when like you do. Never ever give up when the going gets tough, because life will reward you with a beautiful gift. All you need to do is have faith. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Priscilla. And your words are spot on. That's exactly what I think. And God forbid, I'm not giving up. I don't plan on giving up, George Walters, I would like to see Montenegro. Looks very nice. Me too. Me too. I also want to see Georgia. Oh, I've been to Georgia. Whew. You should. You should visit Georgia. I'd say that's my number one country for food on the list. I have not had any better food than Georgia. For me, I need to live there for a year before I will know if I would like to stay longer or move on. Well, George, start with just visiting for a week. And then that's worth, especially Georgia, that's definitely worth. Once you try Georgian food, you're gonna be hooked. I'm pretty sure of that. Martin, what's your opinion about Russian cars? Can I be a little straightforward with you? You know, use strong words. I think that the Russian cars are SHIT. That's what I think of them. There are no good Russian cars. Lada. Yeah, that's pretty much the only Russian car. And 60% of Lada is actually foreign technologies, foreign parts. Basically, they just assemble. They bring parts from other countries, assemble. Renault owned Russian largest car manufacturer Lada. Renault is selling for very little money, Russian out of Russia, and this Russian car manufacturer gonna collapse. I'm telling you, just don't buy Russian cars. Buy something else. That's my advice. You kidding me? Wizarol, happy birthday from Somalia. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Sending love from Uzbekistan, from Tashkent to Somalia. I haven't been to Somalia, but I've been to deep south of Egypt. Not too far, I think like a few hundred miles from Somalia. I went down south once. There's nothing there, just Black Sea and the desert. And that's it. And there's one road. Southwestern Eagle, you don't like the Lada? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I like Mercedes-Benz much better than Lada. Okay, if anyone wants to have Lada, I have no problem with that. Go ahead and buy it. Martin, I know that they are still using old Fiat engines concept and Renault parts. Not any longer, because Renault is pulling out of Russia, and guess what? It's not gonna sell auto parts in Russia anymore. It's not gonna, export to Russia. So, good luck, Russian car manufacturer. Susan M, thank you so much. Happy birthday, many happy returns. Thank you, Susan. I hope your ribs are doing better. It's harder to repair Mercedes using only hammer. Well, PL, it's equally hard to repair a Lada, modern Lada, using just a hammer, okay? It's just Mercedes doesn't break down, and Lada, every week. Kim McKay, gotta go for now, but wishing you peace, safety, and love always. Thank you, Kim. Sending you love back, and I will talk to you on May 4th. Happy birthday from a random dude in Portugal. Sometimes we grow the most with the events outside of our control. Nekos, right? Thank you so much. Sending you good wishes from Uzbekistan, from Tashkent. And you are absolutely right. Sometimes we grow, well, every time we get thrown out of the comfort zone, we grow. What's happening in Russia, we're way out of our comfort zones. zone. And unfortunately, that's being out of comfort zone is too much out. It's hurting other people and it's hurting other country, you know. I would say other countries, not just Ukraine, other countries as well. Because there are so many countries that are being affected. Craig Croden, better food than Thai. Yes, to me, Georgian food is better food than Thai. It's arguable because that's just my opinion. But from what I've tried, Georgian food is number one. Chirper, good night, Konstantin. Good night, Chirper. Enjoyed the live stream. Me too. It's a little past 2 hour stream. Well, that's a long one. But I like it very much. I'm enjoying it. Bob S is giving me very soft hints, you know. Yeah. Okay. Bob going into the prayer. Newfoundland. Wow. Right next to Maine. My parents had a Lada and it was a garbage car. Tell me about it. Russia makes better vacuum tubes than cars. Well, yes, I agree. Thanks for the super chat, you know. Melanie, in Saskatchewan, we have to plug our gas and diesel vehicles into a power outlet so that the engine will start in very cold weather. Truth. Melanie, that, you know, we do the same in Russia, especially in the north, in the east, where it's really cold. And in the very eastern, northeastern cities like Yakutsk, believe it or not, they never shut down the car. It runs all winter. Because once you shut it down, you won't start it back. Okay, I couldn't believe when I heard it at first, but that's what they do. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Martin, was Bukhonka is a do-it-yourself project. Yeah, agree with you. He's still going. Okay, Lorna is back. Lorna, I'm doing the prayer. My friends, let me look how many people in the stream. Lorna mods, I thank you. I've enjoyed it so much. You know, it's unlike the usual streams with a message and stuff. Hey, cut me some slack. My birthday happens only once a year. Okay. How many people are there? Not really seen. I have this old plugins. 400 people. Well, it's not bad. Now, I'm inviting and asking everyone to join me in prayer. Thank you for all birthday wishes. Thank you, and let's do it. Dear God, thank you for giving me a great birthday. Thank you for giving us all a good day. Thanks for giving us food on our tables, roofs over our heads. Thank you for surrounding me, reminding me personally with how many people care about me, online and offline, people who saw me, and I am asking for you to do the same to everyone, so every single person would have support of so many people, a care and love from so many people around them. That's really that's showing you love, you know. Thank you so much. Please stop bloodshed in Ukraine. Please send your help. Reach out and touch every single person's head and heart who is in Ukraine right now. Grant everyone's prayers who's there, everyone's wishes. Help civilians, help Ukrainian military personnel, help Russian military. Guys, please stop the bloodshed. Make it the way that no one gets hurt anymore there. Please touch the heads of the leaders who make decisions whether to continue or to stop this bloodshed. Please put common sense into their heads, open their hearts and fill them with love, remorse, and mercy, compassion. Please open their eyes so they can see what's been done in Ukraine and they would get terrified and they would stop it. Please send angels with sharp swords to get rid of demons that have hijacked my country, and have angels run it, have angels make Russia shine and make it a good neighbor and great international community member, part of international community. Make my country awesome. Please give strength to all Ukrainians who lost their loved ones or have been harmed by this event, by things that happened. Please have us raise our children that way, that our children become adults and make a better world without any conflicts, wars, fights. When they grow old, have them be friends to one another, never enemies. Please help those who are helping in Ukraine one way or another. Please help everyone who is in need of food and clean water right now, who is in need of healing, who is in need of physical healing, mental healing. Please help everyone. I would like to mention a few people who reached out to me and asked me to be placed on the list so you could hear their names and you could reach out and touch their heads and their hearts. They are Shay, Rafaela Fromm and her daughter Anna, William Schaffner, Elena, Natasha, Jake, Michael, Oля, Dasha, Sky and Bonnie, Rebecca Witzman, Melissa Defoe, Asabawanki, Buzz Salmon, Anne-Mary B., Jean-Paul, Paula McDonald, Jane Hancock, Michael Milkevich's mother, Marlene, Mikhail's family, Demetrius and Kieran, Maddie and Sharon, Narnian lady, Brantley, 3-year-old kid, Teresa's grandson, Susan S. With her broken ribs, needs to be healed fast, Sabrina Fell, Firefly Farm's son, and that's it for today. Dear God, thank you for giving us an opportunity, this opportunity to get together, to pray. Please help everyone who is praying right now and sending good wishes to the others. Have love that people send to the others return to them, please. Grant their prayers and make their wishes come true. Thank you very much. Amen. My friends, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a really fun stream. I apologize the mods. It's been longer than usual, 1 hour, 15 more minutes. I'm really glad that you were able to make it. Thank you, fantastic. Tomorrow will be very unusual stream. Please come back, you'll be surprised. There will be a good one. It'll be a good stream, okay? Thank you for joining. Thanks for all the best birthday wishes. Thank you for being such a great virtual community. I don't even know, I can't even say it's virtual community. I think it's a real community. It's just we're all sitting behind the screens, but we're real people. So virtual community is not the right word. And trust me, your birthday wishes are so appreciated and so welcomed. And the super chats, the money, the support, the gifts, thank you so much. You all are awesome and you rock. Please keep on coming back for more, and I will be trying my best making good live streams and videos. Thank you. It was great to see you, and I'll see you tomorrow.